Hello, there you go. That's the end of the starting roll, and we've actually got a started stream. Wow. I was what happened earlier. I don't know. You probably noticed, but there's a 2 minute video that just has the opening. I turned on the opening and I started trying to run my flight simulator, and neither flight simulator would run. No Windows stores anything would run on my computer. It just put up this error message, right? And meanwhile the music is going. I normally I start flight simulator because it takes a couple minutes. I like it to be start up by the time this part goes, and it is. Long story short, I mean, all I did was update Windows and reboot, which took like 15 minutes. It's one of those updates. It's one of those massive multi reboot updates. Right when I wanted to start streaming, of course. But it's not really that late. It's just 50. It's like 20 minutes late, and I don't have anything going on. So it is not the end of the world, especially because after the reboot, yeah, everything's all good. Forget about it. There's no error messages. I've got Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, not 2024. I've railed over and over again how I really don't think the small Asobo studios should be forced to support two different products. They should merge them. Call it the merge, the big merge. I don't. It might be ugly. I don't care. Maybe they'll. You know what I mean. They might have to offer, I don't know. I think it's a store issue. Like they don't have to offer refunds to people who paid money who don't get anything if 2020 gets discontinued. But I mean, hey, what you should do is stop selling anything on 2020 for one thing that isn't on 2024, and then at least people have gotten their use out of it. So I mean, it's not the end of the world. And I think the program would be better if they just supported one version. But they just came out with an update, some kind of update for 2020. Yes, I think they actually are still supporting 2020 better than they support the new 2024 version. Who knew there'd be Diet Coke? And the beautiful blue Bluetooth controller. Hope everybody is well today. It is Saturday, March 18th. And let's talk a little bit about the stream now that I can relax. I was really upset because no can't launch any programs on Windows. It's not reproducible. The issue is fine. Let's see. So now I'm good, especially with some Diet Coke. So let's talk about the stream. There's going to be me flying around a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I don't know where I'm going to go or what I'm going to fly in, but the flying pink school bus is a big candidate because we can really only fly that in 2020. That is not updated to 2024. Darn it. We got the Himalayan salt lamp. We got the Love Lego. We got the Twitch sign. We got my PRSCE 24 hanging up there. Oh yeah, behind me, the guitar of the day. It's a guitar day. The guitar. I love all my guitars, but this is a fantastic guitar. It's hard not to love this one more than the others. From my opinion, but it's hard because I have some really good guitars. Interesting thing, two of the guitars that I have are going to need fretwork. They're going to need a minor fretwork in order to be perfect. The brand new guitar I got needs a little bit of fretwork on one fret on one end. It's just going to take 5 minutes. And I just need to get it done. We'll do this afternoon. And then a guitar I've had for a long time, my Slash edition of Les Paul over there, which I love. It's a big, heavy thing. I was just testing it today, and I found a high spot in one of the frets. And the way you can tell is you get a buzzy note. Just sing one buzzy note, and then you can play all the notes around it, and you can kind of figure out where the high spot is. I don't know how it happens because it wasn't always there, but so over the years or whatever, the fret has just kind of loosened up a little bit somewhere. Or I don't know what the effect is because the rest, it's not even the whole fret. It's just under one note, and it's not some visible thing. It's a very subtle effect, but it's there because you can hear it in the notes. And other guitars I have that have effectively perfect frets, flat frets don't have that effect. So, but the good thing is it's easy to fix. I have a fret file. It's right here. I'll show you what it looks like. It's a specialized file for crowning. It's called a crowning tool. I had a couple of these, but I just got this. That's all. You file each one of these has a curved inside. You can't really see the curved inside. You kind of can curved inside where the file is, and it's curved like a fret. So you can do this along the fret, and you can carefully it's not curved, so you can't. It's not designed to do the whole fret. You just do part of the fret, but that's fine because I only need to fix part of one fret. And there's tools to flatten the fret easily, but I don't really need that. And this will both, if I do it right, it takes a little technique. If you do it right, you can flatten and also kind of crown it and kind of polish it. I'm not going to bother to polish the fret, so it's going to look good because I don't care. But it'll feel fine. It'll be fine. That's I mean, it won't look perfect, but it's going to look a little duller than the areas around it. And that's how I know I did it right. But then you can polish it up. I'm just not gonna. And nobody would notice it. Again, if it was like a whole fret, you'd notice it. But it's just one part of one fret, literally under one string. The rest of the other 5 strings are fine. All right, so there's going to be the Big Brain Games. Yeah, we're almost 10 minutes in. There's going to be the Big Brain Games. There's going to be a short break. After that, the musical segment, which consists of me playing the guitar, along with the karaoke attempting to sing. Today, I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know if you heard the introduction, but my PC was not launching anything. It wasn't launching any Microsoft Store products, so I couldn't run any simulators or anything really. But I updated and rebooted and updated a couple other stuff, the typical things, and now it seems fine. It seems fine. This is 2020. Seems to be running. I don't know. We're going to find out. Since it's 2020, they don't really add anything to the marketplace, do they? I mean, some of this stuff, why would I want to buy stuff on sale for this? I don't know. I'm not going to buy it. It's $10 is a good price, but I'm not going to buy it. YouTube, yeah. Well, there's no point in me starting if I'm going to have to reboot to get it to run Flight Simulator. So I stopped right away when I realized like 99% chance I was going to have to reboot because it's the same PC. Regional airport for $19. That's a lot of money for one airport in the 2020 version. Blah, 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 blah. I think they should be like $1.50 at most for a piece of scenery. But that's just my opinion. And then I'd buy a lot, but I don't understand why they have to price stuff so high. I mean, maybe a few people do buy it at kind of exorbitant prices. All right, so yeah, I don't want to buy anything. But at least, hey, there's still a store. There's still a store. This is 2020. So we're going to... I thought you'd lost it for sure. Wow, that's a way to make something that's really not a big deal. Way it sounds very serious, you know what I mean? But that, which is, I guess it's okay. Wait, okay, that's there's a bunch of. If we're gonna do the Flying Pink School Bus, we could do some island hopping. This one, have we done these before? Doesn't matter really. Which one is this one? I don't know. Looks pretty though. And it looks like there's a bunch of, there's an island. I don't think I remember seeing this. So we're going to start the, oh yeah, I didn't pick a plane. We're not going to do the Magister. Let's see. This is my list of 2020 planes. And again, something we can do for fun is, well, for example, the electric plane, but I'm really thinking the Flying Pink School Bus. I mean, I do want to fly the OV-10 Bronco, but we could do that in 2024. And the only reason I'm doing this is, yes, the skydive, and then you got to pick the livery, and then you're good. We're going to cold start it, hopefully. Oh, there's a ramp. Let's start on the ramp. This is a small international airport, but it's got plenty of runway. It's 6:57 a.m. there. Let's leave at the current time and see what it looks like. But yeah, I haven't. Last time I tried cold starting, it wasn't too bad. But it's been a while since, again, I don't fly 2020 all that often. I've been flying 2024 pretty exclusively. But yeah, other than that, it should be a normal stream. Oh yeah, I've got some Lego I want to build. I'm not sure we're going to build that today. Looks like I'm going to have to do some slewing to get this thing out of here. This is one of these cool airports that has some really cool kind of design elements to it, though, if I remember correctly. I guess that's why it's kind of marked out as a special location. But I don't think we're going to need a pushback or something like that. And I forgot what the command is. Is it Shift Y? We'll get started up. I'll figure it out. That's not too hard to figure out. All right, so there's two main batteries. There's a starboard and port. For some reason, everything's named after a thing. All right, we want to have the inverters should be on, right? Normal. Then we want generators can stay off for now. Okay, electrical master is internal external power. No, those we don't need yet. We got to get the fuel cocks, which are there, right? So we want the fuel levers open like that. Okay, that's good. That's all good there. God, it's been a while. It's been a while. Okay, beacon lights on. That indicates we're starting. We're going to be starting the engine soon. Cargo ramp, don't care about that. Let's see. Cockpit interior lights. I better turn them on. Let's see. Okay, we're almost at engine start. Let's see. That's at 24 volts. That looks good. Oh, yeah, down here. Let's see. What's this? It's like hydraulics or engine bleed. That's after starting. I guess we do need to turn the fuel pumps on for starting. I think they're here. I'm not 100% sure if those need to be on. Hydraulics. I'm guessing it has to be on. I don't know. Okay, yeah, starting key there. We can get these electronics going here. We'll turn the radar on in a second. Okay, yeah, these. Okay, so the throttle needs to be there, and then that needs to be there. That's mixture. Okay, we're looking good for start. Let's see if we can start one of the engines. So let's see. First, let's see, port engine. You're supposed to look over there, right? You're supposed to say, oh, okay, prop clear. And then you go port engine. First you put it on run. And then you put it on start. Well, for this, oh yeah, what's this has to be on? Isolate and ground start looks good to me. Gives it a second. I think it's going to start spinning. I mean, if I remember correctly, it takes about 10 seconds before you'll see that, because it's a turboprop. But I'm not sure. I do hear the sound. No? Engine start need to be... Let's do normal start. It's on start. Electrical master. That looks good. I guess, do we need the generators on? Maybe the generators do need to be on. Let's see, oil pressure, external supply, fuel pressure. We should have those open. Those are open, right? That's good. Okay. Is it not starting? Boy, I'm having some unluck starting planes in this couple of days. At least I found the starter switch. Okay. What am I doing wrong here? Let's see. It's been a while.
Papa Tango Papa November traffic KNSH 9er is clear of the runway.
I must have accidentally did. Okay, this is good, and don't need any of this. This is after engine start. Okay, inverters are normal, right? Perfect. Pump batteries are on. Nothing else here needs to be on. Electrical master switches are internal power. I think that's right. This is all good so far. Engine start selector, I guess, does it normal? If I put one of these in, do you have to put it in run for a while first and let it come up and then put it in start? Was that what I did wrong? Like that. I put it in run, let it sit there for 10 seconds. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do, because I've never really thought about it before. Maybe that, because some of the starters are like that. And then you put it in run. Is that doing anything? Yeah, see? Now both engines are spinning up. That was it. It's the sequencing of that switch. That switch. You have to put it in run for a few seconds. You can't just jam it into start. Because I didn't do anything else. All right, engine is starting. All right, engine is starting. That means we can turn air bleed on and a couple other things. The engine bleeds on. That's all good. It's got the tiller, steering system. The steering system steers like that. You can kind of see the tiller, and it's interesting. Weird way of for the ground. Let's see, flaps looks good. We're in communicate. Oh yeah, ground radar screen. Let's see, radar mode, weather radar, which is actually really handy. Particularly, I don't think you're supposed to put it on. Okay, so we're in ground start. All right, but let's see. We do need a pushback, right? Because we're not going to make it out of here. I think it's Shift Y. So I can, that's kind of a slew mode, so I can use the controller to kind of move us, make a little turn here. Effectively as if we had a tug. And then I can shift Y again and it'll put us down. All right. Yeah, okay, I think we can fly this thing. What is my, is it scroll lock? And now it's take off, depart, straight out, don't really care. Boy, this is really early in the morning. It's kind of dark. I mean, it will get lighter. It should be light enough. All right, parking brake off. Oh yeah, I want to reduce engine RPM for that. Okay, very good. This is what it looks like from here. By the way, it looks especially dark from the inside. These the windows are very tinted on this model. I mean, you know, they're heavily tinted on some planes, and this one they're very tinted, which makes almost night operations very difficult. All right, which way we're supposed to go? Okay, down this way. Or go. Okay, so we'll just go down here. Oh no, we have plane runway. We're fine. We don't need to go all the way down there. This plane does not need that much runway. All right, we're getting ready for takeoff. Everybody get back. By the way, this is the one that has the 9 skydivers in the back. I should have showed you guys that. Let's put the parking brake on here. Okay, so if you look behind me here, in the back, you can barely see. Oh, yeah, they're the heads are there. There's 9 skydivers there, but they won't leave. They're just there as kind of scenery. They won't dive in. And you can see the static lines that they're supposed to attach them to, and there's a little green light there. And you can open up the ramp. It's just, you know, the game doesn't really have the capability to handle it. That's fine. All right, so it's taken off. Did we already say departing straight out? I think we did. All right, so flaps to there. A little bit of positive trim. That's about 5 trim is good. And that'll ensure that we lift directly off the runway. Start to build some power here. Release our parker brake. Let's see. Yeah, there comes alive, and there we go. I'm not even touching the controls, and start to get a little bit there. Positive to get the nose up, and there you go. I'm actually going to we're getting nose heavy or nose light here at 5%. All right, then we're going to reduce power from the takeoff. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff to see here. I guess this is the island of Pohnpei. And that's a little airport. You know, this looks very familiar now that I've seen it here, now that I'm here. But it's been a while. But I feel like I've been to all the islands that have, like, you know, in the game, anything worth seeing. South Pacific, you know. But this is a nice one. We may have to make it a little brighter in the day. But I am seeing that the performance of, oh yeah, flaps to there, that'll help us. Right, we'll also reduce power if we're going too fast. But this is the Flying Pink school bus. It is based on a real plane. Okay, so the government building right here. Oh, that one there. Nice. Okay, it's kind of interesting. Kind of island style, South Pacific. Based on a real plane. No, the gear does not retract. Based on a real livery. First of all, a real plane. This short Skyvan SC7 Skyvan. Short Brothers Aviation of in the United Kingdom, Ireland. A little more power now. What are we doing here? Nice and quiet on the inside. And also, it's it wasn't that successful as like a small hop commuter plane, but it was successful as a skydiving plane. It's very ideal for that. And there's skydiving places in the UK that fly quite a few of these, and they have them all painted up kind of different and interesting. And one of them looks like this. You can see photos of it on the YouTubes if you look up Flying Pig School Bus or Short Brothers Skyvan Pink or whatever. Yeah, I think that's what you want to see. School bus because of the rectangular shape, which is, it maximizes interior shape and also is decreases the cost of manufacturing. It's not designed for very efficient flight, but it does have these 2 turbocharged turboprop engines. Yeah, so that's the sunrise over there. This is real time and real time weather. And the sun is just peeking up. But it's kind of an interesting time to fly. You know, so South Pacific's probably hot all the time. This is probably the nicest it is. But it does make it, we're going to fly around, and we're going to fly all the way around this island. So as soon as we kind of get turned to the north, we won't be kind of like blinded. But you see, now it's nice that the interior windows are so nice and tinted. All right, so we got cabin, internal supply. Oh, of course it's the ugliest planet. Yeah, no, it's certainly, you know, it has no intention of looking good. All right, so it wants me to put external supply. All right, an engine start selector should be in normal start. That's good. And what about this internal power? No, that's fine. But we just have to turn them to flight. Yeah, flight. Okay. That doesn't reboot everything, does it? Now we're good. Very good. No, it's you know, again, it wasn't designed to be pretty, and then but they make it. I mean, and they got the tongue hanging out there. It's so 70s though, and it's kind of like, boy, you know. I mean, they could have made it look good, but it is in a way it's quite beautiful because it's a flying machine. You know what I mean? It's a human flying machine, and it's one of a kind. You know, you won't see anything else like it. And independently of the paint job, it's just an unusual thing. Okay, it says cabin heat. It wants me to turn the cabin heat on. I'm looking at all the little annunciators. All right, let's turn the cabin heat on. Let's turn some heat on here. A little bit of cold air, a little more warm air. Let's see if I've actually seen that cause the cabin heat to turn off. That little red light there. Yeah, the clownfish one is also nice. Those are the two. I mean, there's two. They're both nice, and those are both based on the reels and the skydiving livery. It's got a bunch of other really cool-looking liveries. It's still an ugly-looking plane in a sense, but it's just majestic. Ooh, look at that! You can see the sun coming up through the windies there. That's a screenshot and a half. That's why I like Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It does have like more kind of flare effects. They're not necessarily realistic. I'm trying to avoid getting too high, although I'm getting some altitude here. All right. Anyway, so now we can look forward. But yeah, and you're getting all these kind of lighting, kind of side lighting effects too. When the clouds kind of get this sky beam effect. All right, so over there you can see the Pope International Airport. Now from this height, you can kind of see how big this whole island is. Not that big. And it's not that much over here, but let's check it out. All right, we're going to slow down a bit here. We're going to lose some altitude, even a little more. But we can open the door and see from the back. I'll show you that. We can open the door. That's right here, the rear cargo ramp. And you can see it opens up to the top there, pulls up. It's kind of nice. I got those reflections and shows the dudes. And then there's 9 of these skydivers, and again there's a photo. There's some kind of documentation on YouTube that looks a lot like this, except that all 9, and they're all different color, and they all have that kind of helmet. They all have GoPros mounted on their helmets in the source material. But that's what it looks like. It's kind of cool. All right, close. All right, they're not going to go anywhere. They're chickening out. I don't know what the deal is. That's fine. Okay, here it is closing up. See that? Pretty wacky. I just like, it's like it's like anytime there's something on the plane that can move, I want to move. It's like I like that the Liberator bomber. It's got stuff you can activate in the air. Okay, now more power. Back to zero trim. It's very sensitive on trim. I think there's a little city down here. We can't really see it because it's too early in the morning. But the sun is coming up. It's further up now than it was just a couple minutes ago. It rises in the regular 24-hour cycle, the realistic one. But yeah, I don't know how many other islands there are in the neighborhood, but we'll check out the map. This has a different map system, so I click V, and that brings up my so-called VFR map. Okay. And this shows I can click here. So yeah, within 100 miles, there isn't anything. It's not like this is an island chain or something like that. It's pretty standalone. So we're just going to fly around the land. I don't know, maybe we'll do a second trip, but it's just a nice island. There is something on the back here where it said there's a wreck. Hopefully it will be marked. It might be that pin there. Because I am looking for points of interest, and they should be marked, and they should be working. So hopefully it's that thing there. There's some kind of wreck. It definitely seems to be coming up. I wonder if this is a place where you can go diving, you know, like wreck diving. I bet it is. I used to do that kind of stuff a lot. I'm a certified PADI open water diver. You know what that means. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, nice. Reef activities. I just didn't look down there. Okay, now it's starting to get a little jerky, and we're not even around. What is that supposed to be? Reflections or rain? There, down there. I think that's supposed to be reflections of the clouds on the water. Yeah, it is. It's a little. God. I don't know if. Oh, it's pretty, but it's interesting. I don't think 2024 would handle some of these dynamic situations. I'm gonna head for this pin. I don't know. I think there's a wreck up ahead, so we're gonna get nice and low. We might be stopping time and diving out using our magic parachute, which we can do in 2020 as well. It's the same thing. And that's all there is to see. But we will have circumnavigated this island, and that's always a thrill. But yeah, we're not gonna find another airport in streaming time. I think it's got little offshore atolls here, coral reefs just below the surface. It can be very dangerous for ships navigating the area who want to come to the island, probably in search of fresh water. Being, you know, it's obviously big enough to have a supply of fresh water. And then getting caught up on the shoals. Maybe that's what happened. It's got to be. It has to be a wreck because it's in the middle of nowhere. And I saw that on the map before we came here. All right, we're at 2,400 feet. No, lose more altitude, please. Way more altitude. I'm going to be down like around there. Plus, that'll get us there faster. Yeah. Nahlap Island Wreck. Alright, prepare to put your skin diving suits on. Scuba diving suits. It looks so dark from the inside. But as I say, these are heavily tinted windows. I wish that you could adjust it, though. I wish you could get a version with non-tinted windows. Because, I mean, even though it might well be realistic, and it might be a good thing to have tinted windows, it's just kind of jarring from when you move from the inside to the outside a lot. Okay, this is the thing I came to see. I've never been here before. So we're gonna use our magical skydiving tools and see what it looks like at the wreck site. We're still 1,000 feet up in the air. I guess this is the island, but it's the shoal, this little island here. You know, you'd be going for the big island if you're going for water. All right, let's see what this wreck looks like. I mean, obviously based on a real thing. Oh, it's a little tiny island. Let's just check it. Okay, so I do the point. All right, magical parachute's on. Time stopped. It's a wreck that has what? Palm trees growing out of it. And this is just like part of the boat. So probably the rest of it's down there. But I don't understand what I'm looking at, but it's cool. Why you would call this an island wreck? I mean, and these are very detailed palm trees. You know what I mean? Okay, well, we came, we saw, we conquered. Veni, Vici, Veni, whatever. All right. That's what it looks like in our rearview mirror. It's about nothing. I'm guessing it's just basically there for divers to come out and check it out, kind of thing. Like you know, you can climb on it or something. I'm not sure what is it might literally be sitting on the ground, like you know, there might be effectively sand, you know, a sandbar right below it. I don't really understand what's going on. Nobody thinks, all right, we're gonna land. Oh well, we're gonna go around the rest of the island. Is this like a pier here? I can't really see that well. I gotta check it out. I could make it a little later in the day, and then we'd probably be able to see a lot better. But why when I can curse the darkness No, let's make it a little later in the day, like this. We'll just add a. There you go. See what I mean by we make it afternoon. Now you can kind of see a lot better because the sun isn't kind of creating these weird shadows. Yeah, see, I thought those were buildings, but that's just trees. Yeah, you can see. But we're gonna. There's a pier here, I think. I don't know. It's definitely a pretty quiet island, but it's got a few points of interest. I'm guessing it's the waters are awesome for scuba diving, like a lot of these islands, and or snorkeling. But probably a lot of the people who come for scuba diving do something like there. But yeah, this is the backside of the island. Of course, where within 5 miles of the airport is where most of the activity is going to be. Oh, I just had a wildcat attack on me as we suffered a wildcat attack. Hello, Mo. He's Mo out. He's right here. How are you doing? Oh, he just wants to settle in. He's just flying along with the pilot. He just said, I don't know what that means. Can't be good. Can't be good. But we have a lot of very detailed reefs. And it looks like there's a belt road here. Maybe I don't know if it goes all the way around the island. You can kind of see there's always like one road. It's definitely easiest to build roads on islands at the at the lowest point on the coast, and most useful. That's where people want to be. Looks like there's some houses like up in there, these hills, maybe like resorts. Thailand's really where they have like the islands that are like full of resorts. And I want to do some bush piloting in Papua New Guinea. Bush piloting, because it's while I've done that before, it's really exciting. There is so much to see. There is so many little airports. This plane I think might be half decent. It might get off the ground quick enough. You really have some short runways, but that's not the issue. The issue is just it's really easy to fly very very precisely compared to some planes. See, I still have the cabin heat on. Why is it? I mean, is it cold in here? All right, I'll give the full cabin heat. See if that changes its mind about the cabin heat. All our other annunciators are fine. Everything else is going on fine. We're in the green everywhere, right? Fuel flow, all that stuff is good, and it's fine. Yeah. See, I just think it looks prettier if we have the afternoon sun here. But yeah, this whole area here has little isolated pockets of buildings. Little pastures, right? You see people driving around there. There's a bus or a truck. I don't know. It's not based on. It's just statistical. It's not based on actual people driving around. What crazy? All right, let's have some Diet Coke. We're getting closer, boy. Yeah, this is an interestingly architected, landscaped area there. I like it. Like a big house. I wonder what that is. Hard to tell. Like a plantation estate or something. Something up ahead. There's an international airport, but there's also something that we didn't see. We'll fly around, but we saw that. This is basically as we get closer to the airport, you see it, closer to the place where people are actually living. And that's, this whole island is just basically this corner here. But yeah, I've never heard of it. I mean, there's plenty of Pacific islands to go to. And I've been to a few. Been to Moorea, been to Bora Bora, been to Tahiti. That's about it. Yeah, something up here. It's Soka's rock. It's a rock. Let's check it out. Apparently, it's a dramatic formation of some kind, geological formation, known as a rock. So that's the other thing. And we saw what's over there. That's the state government building, which we saw. So we've basically seen the whole island. It's a nice little trip. And of course, it's just a good checkout on the Flying Pink school bus. Seems to be, again, it's not designed to be dramatic. It's designed to or good looking. It's designed to be efficient, inexpensive to run, and getting its mission done. It performs the mission. So this is the rock here, which apparently is. I'm guessing there's probably a trail or something. You go up and then you get a nice view. It kind of pokes out. It's not that dramatic. It's kind of cool. But they have that modeled in the game for you. It definitely has that look of something that they put some effort into to make it look like something. All right, we're gonna fly over the airport and come back the other way because we're not really prepared. We're not at the right altitude, etc. But yeah, so that's the rock there. There's the rock. Kind of cool looking. There is the town. That's a pretty small area, and then people, and then the airport, which is quite modest, but it's very well modeled. We're gonna check it out on the ground. The coolest thing about this whole area is that airport area, because they've got a lot. It's very unique, kind of very South Pacific, like also some of the smaller Hawaiian airports have that tiki hut kind of feeling, architecture. All right, so we'll get some separation from the land, from the wing. We're going to come down a bit. We're going to make a turn, and we'll put our flaps down. Pretty much maintain airspeed. So we don't stall. Stall is about 70 knots. So, and of course we don't want to land too much more than 10 over stall. This is behind us there. But being an international runway, it's far more than enough that we will need. We're going to come up basically to this land area here and make a left turn. And start putting out the flaps. So it looks like from here. It's a really cool looking plane, I think. Plus you got your shades, your aviators. I think that comes out. I'm not sure about that. I forget what that's on there. All right, we're far enough. Just about. All right, so left turn, coordinated turn. So I'm using my rudder as well. It saves a lot of time. Let's maintain energy. So we're using those big rudders in the back to make this turn here. Clicking the one flaps one. Okay. All right, reducing power a bit because we're a bit fast. 90 knots is a good approach speed. But we're still going to go to flaps 2. That's flaps 2. Flaps 2 should be good enough in most circumstances. Typically won't need flaps 3. And I'm watching, okay, now we're watching the speeds. Because we're going a little slow. Where that red line is on the speedometer is where your stall speed, I think. At flaps 2. So, want to maintain a healthy 15 knots over that. It looks like we don't have... Do we have those red? Do we have the red? Yeah, I guess we do. So we're a little low. That's fine. And just going to fly her in. Everybody put your seats in the upright locked position, please. Tray table should be... Whatever. Do whatever you want. Stand on your head. I don't care. Juggle balls. There we go. A little bit less power. We're at 80 knots. A little more power. Oh, a little less power. Probably should come in the other direction. Looks like we have a tailwind. That's fine. It's not a problem. And there you go. It's really not that dramatic. I mean, and you could land quite short, especially if you know what you're doing, which is why I think you could probably use this plane for bush flying in the Papua New Guinea. But again, you'd have to be in the 2020 version since it doesn't seem to work in 2024 at all. So, oh yeah, so this is a cool airport. Where is it though? I mean, there's stuff to look at. Okay, where is it? Yeah, okay, it's up here further. There's a fuel station here. Oh no, that's the fire station, which is pretty cool. Then the actual airport is over here. It's kind of cool. So that I'm sure it's laid out like the real thing, but that's their fire department, which Kind of cool that it's right there where it needs to be. And typically they're all, you don't always, um, every airport has them, but sometimes it can be really hard to tell where the fire department is, unlike here where it's nicely delineated. But then, yeah, this looks a lot like the Hawaiian Kauai, the Kauai kind of where they have the kind of open terminals here. This is where we took off from, right from over there. But there's kind of some, before we head out, I want to kind of look around here. Because I think I haven't seen all the details there are to see in this area. We park here. Okay, parking brake on. Yeah, that looks good. If I park, I just want to like use the magical parachute system for a second here. Oh, up. Okay, so for example, I don't know what that's supposed to be. There's luggage. Okay, that's luggage. You got all the flags, including the American flag, which kind of makes me wonder whether this was an American, kind of has a base on it, or it's American territory or something. I haven't even checked this. The China Star Hotel. This is actually really cool because I'm sure this is all based on the real stuff. China Star Restaurant. I kind of like to go there. You got the dock. Oh yeah, and this thing is moving around. I noticed that from a distance. I was wondering what was going on. It's just spinning. I don't think it's moving, and I think that's the intention, I guess. I'm not, as I'm saying, it's not really. That doesn't seem normal. It seems like the aliens are at work. All right, but other than that, I mean, you can just see all the detail. There's like these loader vehicles. You got the China Star. You got all sorts of propane tanks. You got the big propane tanks. You get the parking over here. And this would be the parking for the airport. That's all you need, really. Departures and arrivals. There's the gate there. Passenger departures and terminal arrival. Okay, the Pohnpei International Airport. Federated States of Micronesia. Okay, Micronesia helps, But I wasn't aware exactly. I think Micronesia has a bunch of, obviously, lots of kind of sub-islands. I'm just surprised there's an American flag. No, that's, well, and let's see, what's here? I'm going to read all the signage. Welcome to Pohnpei, capital of the federal states of Micronesia. So it's one of the most populated areas of Micronesia. Can that be right? I don't know if that can be true. What was down here? Oh, yeah, down here there's more loaders. There's a picker. Oh, yeah, and this thing is this is just, this is not a real plane. It's a 3D asset, but it's not. You can't fly it around. It's just a really cool area. Lots of drums, fuel vault, no smoking. I'll bet. Very nice. Okay, I could say we checked this airport out in detail. All right, we're going to let everyone out. Oh, yeah, we got to stop the engines. We got to get inside the plane here. How would we stop the engines? Well, number one, probably should have had those in stop. All right, and set the mixture to cut off. And you'll see they will start slowing down quite quickly here. I mean, the turbo props take a while. This is a turbine engine, spins up quite quick. It's got a lot of internal speed. And there they go. There they freeze up. Okay, now it's safe to open the doors, and the doors are here. So let's see, cargo ramp. I thought there's another door though. It's like a door that we can access like here, right? The captain door. Yeah, there we go. So that opens that door, which is kind of cool. So you can see that door. But that's the captain's door. The passengers would not, I think, would exclusively load in via the ramp, which is there. But you see them, it's kind of cool that they're moving around, but they will not leave. They're just going to sit there. They're just doing their little scripted actions. But lots of details. It says, of course, Ken Schneider on it. It's got this wild kind of improvised panel there. But yeah, you can't say it's pretty, but you can say it's a flying pink school bus. All right, that's enough flying though. I don't think we'll do a second mission today. But I sure, it's at least I'm just happy I was able to get Flight Simulator to run. My gosh, really. And then we'll probably be doing Flight Simulator 2024 tomorrow. So that's good. Yeah, this one's only in 2020. All right, so I'm gonna go. We'll do some the big brain games. So for that, I'm gonna move over to the just chatting category, at least on Twitch. There we go. I'm gonna get out of no brain. Since you have no brain, that's fine. Just you can watch. You nobody. There's no expectation of participation, and you know. And if I screw up and do badly, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's just something to do. And well, it's something I do every day. As I said, I when I stream, I just do stuff I was going to do every day anyway. I'm not going to be. I'm not put out to do things that I wouldn't have done. All right, so we're going to go back. I'm just going to get out of the flight sim. At least it ran. I mean, literally, I started the stream the first time and it just put up an error message, like a generic error message. Cannot run this application. All right, see you tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just relax. It's a set, and watch out because I don't know if you're still here. It's a daylight savings time, so you're going to lose an hour of sleep. That means you got to go to bed an hour earlier to get the normal amount of sleep, because they're stealing an hour. They stole the hour that they gave to us in their info. You know how it goes. You've been around. All right, let's see. Let's get the big brain game here. The big brain game number 1 to warm up with is the Quirtle. That's when I have to solve a puzzle that's a lot like a Wordle, except there are 4 or 5-letter words. But that, in a sense, makes it easier if you have a strategy. Ooh, look at this. Okay, this could be house, House. What else could it be? Because it can't be mouse. We've eliminated M. Oh, it could be douse, right? Douse. Let's hold off on this because I think this one here is going to be, let's see, what's going to be, balm, no, it can't be balm, because the M can't be there. LA. MBE. That's not a word. Oh, maybe it's just like amble. AMBL. That's the only thing it could be. All right, then this word here is gonna be paint. Lower left, only thing it could be. So we got 2. Now we have AR something T. Or AO something T, and there's an R. So that's aorta. I'm thinking. Okay, so it still could be douse or house, but let's just guess house. We have extra guesses. It could literally have been douse, Douse. I think that's a word. That doesn't matter. All right, so that's brain game number 1. Brain game number 2 is the revealed. All right, so history and society, 12-letter word, or is it 11? It's more like 11. It's somewhere in there. Okay, the blank was a period in something immediately following the blank, and eventually held to have been blank by a surge of blank. I don't know how to remember how to spell Renaissance, though. The blank also witnessed the the growth of blank. I keep forgetting how to spell rest. I'm gonna cheat a little bit and see if I can. I know it starts. Okay, I think it's the right number of letters, right? RENAISSENCE. Oh, ANCE. ANCE. According to my spelling there. I mean, it's kind of obvious. The only tricky part is the spelling. All right, we're moving on. That's called, we check that off in the win column. You know, I don't have to sit here. It's just kind of obvious to me from its wording. See the results. Let's see the results. We did not need any reveals or hints. I just needed the hint to remember how to spell Renaissance. Other players needed relatively large because they had trouble spelling it. It's a hard word to spell. 85% solved it eventually by looking up the spelling. And here he is, the Renaissance there, pictured here. I don't know if you can see that solved. Pictured the Renaissance. Whatever. All right. So next game is going to be the trivia, tightrope trivia quiz. It's a timed 9 quiz. This one's going to be the harder ones, and tomorrow is the hardest. Let me have a little Diet Coke to celebrate that I'm about to hit the start button here, and it's time. Did I mention it was timed? I might have. All right. I'm looking forward to singing some songs later. A moon, Phobos. I haven't even read the clue. I really don't need to go past Phobos. And 90% of the largest in Africa is made of the Algeria. I recently looked at all the countries in Africa, and man, that's a big one. A brand sold for Nathan's, right? Oh, I almost suffered a cat attack. It's fine. Lost generals dissolutioned after what war? Wasn't it the Spanish? Was it, okay, World War One. All right, I don't know what I'm thinking. That makes more sense. But I should have got that. All right, I bow to you in Sanskrit. It's not meant to, which I prefer to translate as "relax, dude," but that's fine. Oh Jesus! This is the Book of Kells. These are hard today. Oof. Wildebeest and young elephants. I'm gonna go with a crocodile. Of those, this is a hard one today. I mean, they warned you. So Grandpa blank him a collection of baseball. I'm thinking bequeath then in that case. Oof. Hopefully we'll get it over. Being a researcher of the stalks, you're writing science fiction such as Jurassic Park. That's an easy one. That's a softball after some hard balls in there. Well, that's a cross. We crossed it. Did we get a good score? We did not. Who's we? Me and the mouse in my pocket. I guess. Me and this Diet Coke. That's we. All right, that's 2. Ugh. Tightrope boss. Boo. All right, what's the next game? Moving along. The next game is the reunion. It's a daily. It's kind of like, okay, let's just play. It's kind of like a crossword puzzle, but you don't get any clues. You got to figure out the words. All right, what do we know, though? We know not much. We know this E is on the column. There's a Y in there somewhere, but not there. This word may not have a... It could be... It can't be bongo. There's no G. There is a B. I'm wondering what it could be. If it's not bongo, it could be... Not that many words I can think of. O-N blank O. The F and the Y. The Y is definitely not there, and the F is probably not O-N-F-O. Because I can't think of any O-N-F-O words. So it could be condo. That's the only word I can think of that we have available letters. And you see that was... Okay, I want to see where this F... Okay, so we know the F has to go back here on the column. I think it's going to be here. And it's because it's going to be bifocal, right? Let's leave that L there and use this one. Okay, so far all the moves have been productive. And let's see. Meaning they've turned a letter green. I'm trying to get this whole puzzle solved up in the 17 or less moves, and that's par for the course. And at the end, we have to, it's called reunion because the fox and the hedgehog are going to end up together next to each other, occupying squares and effectively breaking up words. You'll see. Let's see. This could be B-E-A something. B-E-E... Beach. B-E-E-C-H. If it is, then this H will be green. Oh, we're getting so lucky here. I think it is beach because we do have a C that can move there. All right, let's try it. Okay, so far all of my guesses, and these are not, oh, it wasn't beach. Oh, it didn't have to be beach. It could be bench because we have an N. So I messed up that one. Whoops. Belch. Ooh. All right. See, it's missed. You shouldn't operate so quickly when there's multiple choices. The C and H were good. Were good. Were good guesses. All right. Well, that's fine. This word is gonna be. Is this just gonna, is the Y, okay, now the Y can't go there because it would be yellow. I think it has to go at the end of this word, right? It's got to be here. Yeah, I mean, the Y kind of has to go there. This M, so we can suss out what this word's going to be. It's going to be harmony, right? Yeah, harmony. We have the R and the N. Then this word is going to be finer, right? Because we have an I and nothing else will fit in there. And then we know this word is going to be like, I think it's just going to be, oof. Yeah, I think this is going to be linen, and then this is going to be limey at the bottom, and then the oh, wait a minute. Well, let's just find out. Yeah, and then this is going to be linen, and then this word is going to be, it's going to be May, and then you'll see. 19, not so great, but horrible. I mean, as bad as good as we could do. I made 2 wrong moves. All right, off. Thank you. Cat is very needy. He gets plenty of attention. Trust me. That was fun. I like that. I don't care that, I just enjoy doing the game. See what I'm saying? And that brings us to the next game, which is the... Oh, am I actually streaming? Yeah, okay, actually I'm streaming. Watching my YouTube there. Okay, we don't want to do it is actually streaming. All right, the next game is the Connections. All right, let's add another Connections. Solve the 1,000th puzzle and earn a badge. This is the 1,000th puzzle ever. This could be a hard one. Ooh, I can already tell you they whipped out the tough ones for this particular puzzle. I guess this is the 1,000th puzzle. So 1,000 puzzle, new dating app, single Romeo, Buck, Art, Bouncy, Airport, White, Wherefore, Internet Cafe, and Dollar. I mean, let's see. $1, a single, a buck, and a 1. Those are all kind of slangs for a dollar bill, $1 bill, or ways you could refer to a dollar bill. I'm also thinking about Romeo has Rome in it, but I can't think of anything else that's kind of like that. Eesh. Shall we try 1 single buck and $1? Let's try it. Yeah, that's what I thought. At $1, fine. All right, new dating app, Romeo, Sand, Airport, Internet Cafe, dating app, and this is probably thou, like not thou, right? Like thou and sand. So, see, we have Wherefore Art Thou Romeo, which is a very famous line from Romeo and Juliet. I kind of think it's either misdirection, but Wherefore Art Thou Romeo? It seems kind of obvious. That was the green one too. All right, we're good so far. 2 out of 2. I'm enjoying that. Yeah, oh, nice. All right, sand. I think we're getting to the point where it's a precedent or antecedent word. like bouncy house, sand house, white house, um, new house, puzzle house, game house. Let's try this. It was right. Word before castle, bouncy castle, new castle, sand castle, and white castle. Did I get that? I think I got that. I must have got it because it's right. All right. Airport, dating app, internet cafe, and puzzle. What do you think that is? Anybody got any ideas what the affinity is? Airport, dating app, internet cafe, and a puzzle of some kind. All right, let's just find out. It'll tell us. It'll tell us where you might make a connection. Ah, and that the game's called Connections. Ah, where you might make a connection. This game. That's what they were getting at that puzzle. This game. Internet, not random puzzle, but this game. Okay, good for you. You know what I mean? It we got a perfect score. We're on our 10-win streak. We got the our badge. We got a badge earned. Yay! Badges. We don't need those stinking badges. All right, there's one more game I like to play on a regular basis, and that is the Octurtle, which we get to from here. I mean, there's a bunch of them. I play a lot of these Octurtles, but we're just gonna do one on the stream, so we can move on to the musical segment. Oh, we got INTH. Doesn't have to be ninth. Is there any other word that could be? Yeah, it's got to be ninth. It's spelled I. There's no other word besides ninth, at least in my mind. Anyway, it was ninth. All right, what do we have here? There's always an easy one. Let's see. We got. There's an E to place there. Yeah, it could be like Raven or a million things. Let's see if there's something easier. Looks like that's about it. Let's try Raven just for fun. It could be Raven. I don't think it is. That would be a really lucky. It was close though. That was close. It was. So can we narrow it down though? Because it could be ramen, but I don't think anything else. Right? What else could go in there? D, X, no, W, G, U, G. Yeah, I believe it does. Okay, nice. And that's good because we need that M. All right, now we know there's a. Okay. This word could be moldy. MOLDY. I like moldy. Well, I don't like moldy, but I like the word for that. Okay, now we know some more things here, right? The L has to be over here. There's an R and an A. So it could be AN. L E A. See, we actually have all the letters. It's got to be learn, right? So yeah, so not too many possibilities there. Let's see here. Okay, we know where the E and the A are, but there's an R. That's all we know, and it could be ER. Again, it could be another something ER word, and it would work. So it could be wager or wafer. Oof. Oh, wait a minute. I think this should be better because we have an S and an N to place. Oh, because it could be SNA something. That's got to be a bunch of things, right? Well, we have eliminated snare. Could be snake. Let's try snake. Nice. All right, I just get a good. I always enjoy solving these words. Especially these aren't. This game's not easy. There's a RO and L. That's all we know here. And we still haven't used a U in any word, so we could have an available word. And then this word, all we know is there's an I. Oof. That's gonna be a tough one. This one here, we could wafer or wager, but it could be a lot of other things too. Could be. All right, well, it's time to guess. Wager. My goodness, we are lucky today. Wow. Because we needed that W. The W and the G are both in this word, and then we hadn't used them before. And the G's in this word. But we should be able to solve now that you know there's a W and a G, as well as the R and the L. And it doesn't start with the R and the L or W. So it's going to be growl. And then we have one word left, but only one guess because we got one wrong. So the whole game, I mean, we've got 7 out of 8, but the whole game is determined on whether we get this one or not. Okay, but at least we know now there's a G. We still don't know if there's a U, excuse me. Let's see. There's a G somewhere. The G can't start. Let's see if it's there. Could it be fungi? F-U-N-G-I? I'm sorry, fungi. Spell it right. It could be fungi. Fungi, because we haven't used the F. Let's just try it. We win. It was fungi. That's always fun. You know, we're finishing the big brain games. I only get about roughly 60%. I don't know. I don't keep an exact things, but certainly not that much more than half of them. You'll see, because I do them every stream, and I don't get them every time. But today was my lucky day, and it wasn't. It was just I guess a normal day. Come to think of it. All right, what I'm gonna do is move a few windows around, and we're gonna go into the music category because it's gonna be a typical guitar day. By which I mean, of course, the important thing to keep in mind is wherever your mute button is, you want to locate that now, because you're gonna want to slam that button as hard as you can. Should you still be in the stream when the music starts? It's not really for public consumption. But it is what it is. Okay, so I'm in the music category. I'm gonna run my mid roll. On the other side, I'm gonna plug my guitar into my headphones and stuff, and we'll see how it goes from there. Alrighty. Where's my camera? Where's my camera? It's right here. There we go. Okay, audio on. Camera on. Camera on. Seems to be roughly the right position there. Let's see. What do we got here? Today's guitar. I've got roughly 16-ish guitars, including now I have 2 basses, including them, because why not? This is a Schecter Guitar Research. That's what the name of the company is, Schecter Guitars. Hellraiser C1 FR. FR is the Floyd Rose. C1 indicates the body. The Hellraiser C1 is the body shape. C7 is the 7-string version. This is a very high. This is kind of what they call their Diamond series, I think. Real abalone inlays, and more amazingly, real abalone binding along there, and on the that's actual abalone there. It's very expensively detailed. EMG pickups, which are active pickups, pretty high end, and a real an actual Floyd Rose. The guitar I bought recently for $200 that has a similar system is the unlicensed, the fake Floyd Rose. This one says Floyd Rose right there. It's a really, but you can't tell apart. Second here. Somebody's actually in somebody's streamer right now who's flying around in Flight Simulator. She's really funny. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Right, so guitar. Meet me in the crowd. People, throw your love around. Take it in your hand. I don't know the lyrics. I know some lyrics. Oh yeah, what about that song I like to play from Portugal the Man? That Modern Jesus song. I haven't sung that in a while, so I'm going to do it right now. If I still remember it, and if I don't, we'll know what to practice up on. But I kind of think I remember it. We'll see if we can. The lyrics. We'll know. Oh, come on in, take a seat next to me. You know we got what you need. We may be liars preaching to choirs, but we can sell your dreams. You don't need sympathy, they got a pill for everything. Just take that dark cloud and ring it out. You want you down, but I don't pray for us. We don't need no matter Jesus to go with us. The only road we need is never giving up. The only faith we have is faith in us. We are the ones who start little fires, yet they burn out But when they're on the rise, I can't help but shine. And when the wave approaches, take our ashes to the ocean. Who cares if hell awaits? We're having drinks at heaven's gate, but don't pray for us. We don't need no minor Jesus to roll with us. The only rule we need is never giving up. The only faith we have is faith in us. We know that we're helpless, at least that's what we assume. But we don't need to prove nothing to you. Let's all stay cool. You don't want to feel blue, or we won't sell you nothing you can't use. Don't pray for us. We don't need no minor Jesus to roll with us. The only rule we need is never giving up. The only faith we have is faith in us. I kind of enjoyed singing a song. What happened to this one? Just my settings here. Second here, I want some Diet Coke before trying. It's tempting to sing this song. Well, you know, the house. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs, it's a suitcase and a trunk, and the only time he's satisfied is when he's all drunk. Now mothers, tell your children not to do as I have done. Spend your life in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. I got one foot on the platform and another foot on the train. I'm going down to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Well, there is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. All right. Right. Oh yeah, YouTube. I really want to do this song. I've been waiting to do this all week as a karaoke song. Give me a second here. This Better Be Home song. I've done this song a million times. I mean, but it's been a while. I mean, I was a big fan of Crowded House in the '90s. I'm gonna get this audio level about right. Okay, it's in C. Back to back in the desert. I don't know the lyrics, but fortunately they'll be displayed, and they'll even give me the backing. Somewhere deep inside, something's got a hold on you, pushing me aside, so you stretch on forever, and I know that I ride the first time in my life. That's why I tell you, better be home soon. Stripping back the coats of lies and deception. Back to the nothingness, like a week in the desert. And I know that I'm right the first time in my life. That's why I tell you, better be home soon. Don't say nothing's wrong. When you get back home, if you hold me it was on me, we were doing it. I could start again, you can depend on it. And I know that I'm right the first time in my life. That's why I tell you, better be home soon. That's why I tell you, better be home soon. In the desert. Should we try the other one? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do Creep, because I like doing Creep. Here before, couldn't look you in the eye, just like an angel. Skin makes me cry, float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish So fucking special. I'm a dream. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. Perfect body, one perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. Wish I was special. But I'm a dream. I'm a hero. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. She's running after me. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. Oh, I'm kind of enjoying that song. I like all the ones I do. What do we do now? I want to do these. What else? I want to do that another Crowded House song. So not Better at Home Soon. What's the other one? Don't Dream It's Over. Right? It's Capo 3. Well, that's what. Freedom in there. There's freedom in there. Freedom in it, physical. Put back in the day. Many battles on lost. To never see the end of the road when traveling with me. There's no blue. It's not hard to play, but it's hard to sing. That's definitely, well, I don't know, that's definitely a higher version, higher song, I think. Is this the one I've been doing? Let's find out. Somewhere else. Saturday, and I got myself undressed. I ain't ready for the altar, but I do agree there's times when a human sure can be a friend of mine. Well, I keep up thinking about you, Mr. Golden Hair Surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? Nothing but correspondent. I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Can you meet me there? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to fake it, I don't mind saying, I just can't make it. When I keep on thinking about you, Sister Golden Hair Surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? Nothing but correspondent. I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the air? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? When I try to make it, I don't mind saying, I just can't make it. Well, I have a little rushed down the chorus. That's a different version I like to do too. I mean, I like that. I prefer that version though. It's really good. I'm gonna just do this without that playing along because I don't know. Operator, well, could you help me place this call? See, the number on the matchbook is old and faded. Living in LA with my best old ex-friend Ray. The guy she said she knew well sometimes hated. But isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all of that. Give me the number and you can find it. But I can't call just to fill in my mind to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my word just convinced myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. Operator, well, could you replace this call? Well, I can't that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. No, no, no. That's not the way it feels. I'm a regular. Let's forget about this call. There's no one there I really wanted to talk to. Thank you for your time. Well, you've been so much more than kind. You can keep the time. But isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that. Give me the number if you can find it. I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the no. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. What's some REM songs? What I got? Where's my REM songs? They don't want to give me these. Hold on, pause. That's not the one. For some reason I don't have my REM. Oh, I'll get a Look them up here. Oh, this one. We haven't done this one in a while. So we're gonna do it. Pause. I gotta remove the cable. Check the tune. Okay, the opening lick is like this. It goes like this. Two decks. Something like that, close enough for government work. This one goes out to... This one goes out to the one I REM songs, maybe? Wait, we just did this one. It's bigger than you want me. Please turn over to distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. I set it up. That's been the corner. That's been the spot. Let losing religion. Trying to keep up with you. And I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. Haven't said enough. Thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. Every whisper of every waking hour, I'm choosing my confessions, trying to keep an eye on you. Never lost in my view. Oh no, I've said too much. Set it up. Consider this. Consider this the hint of the century. Consider this the slip brought me to my knees. Fail. What if all these fantasies come flailing around? And now I have said too much. Thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think that I saw you try. That was just a dream. That was just a dream. That's me in the cold. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. Haven't said enough. Thought that I heard you laughing. Thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. That was just a dream. Try. That was just a dream. Just a dream. Just a dream. How about if I do one of them there easier songs? Able to. I can see my time was right for us to fight. All the things we thought weren't proper could be right in time and didn't see which way reach and turn together or alone. I can't ever see what's right or what is wrong. Don't take too long to see what you wanna do. But baby, I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Getting real close. What you do? Oh yeah, definitely. This is hard to say. vibrato taking because I rarely play the guitar on a vibrato and it really needs it. Weird song to say, but I just love it. Can't go 4, I think, right?
It was warm and came around like he was dignified. Showed me what it was to cry. Well, it could be that man I adored. Don't seem to know, don't seem to care what your heart is for. I don't look at him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. Conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of aid. This is how I feel. Cold and I am shaken. I am naked. Illusion never changed into something real. Wide awake and I can see the perfect sky's torn. You're a little late. I'm already torn. Fortune teller's right. I should have seen just what was there. They're not some holy night. You crawled beneath my veins and now I don't care what happened, but I don't miss it all that much. There's just so many things that I can't get torn. I'm out of bed. This is how I feel. Cold and I'm ashamed. She never changed into something real. Wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late. I'm already where you used to lie. Inspiration has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's right, I don't. I'm out of bed. This is how I feel. Cold night and shame. I am naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. Wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. I'm out of bed. This is how I feel. Cold and I'm ashamed. Down broken on the floor. Losing your lane. I'm already torn.
Fun. Do I have room for one more? Probably not. Not that one. Definitely not that one. Can't never been able to sing that one. No, not this one. Do I know this song? Okay, what?
against your skin so brown.
Yeah, I think it's in like B. I don't think it's really. I think it's a K bop here because I want to play that as an A, right?
In the desert tonight, with a million stars all around, I got a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you'll let me down, 'cause
I think I'll figure it out.
already standing on the ground.
I think I know it. Well, I've played it before. What's that minor chord? Oh, it's like, isn't it? Oh. I gotta figure that one out. For some reason, I forgot that chord there. Well, I don't know if I prove it. Start over again. I think I'll get it.
I like the way your sparkling earrings lay against your skin so brown. I wanna sleep with you in the desert
It's got a good, decent. It's got a really nice backing track, which not all of them do. The backing vocals. How about for the last song? Let's see. What haven't I done too often? I've done the bass version of the song quite a bit. Key is this is it. The chords. For some reason I know the bass part. That's good. Let's try that.
Breaking my heart, you're leaving. Baby, I'm breathing. If you wanna leave, hope you like a lot of nice things to wear. A lot of nice things turn bad out there.
Well, I don't know the chords very well, which is cool. What is that chord? Okay, so it's D. For some reason, I'm working. I'm not working a capo.
I lost everything to you. Say I wanna start something new. And breaking my heart, you're leaving. Baby, I'm leaving. But if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you remember a lot of nice things to wear. And remember a lot of things bad out there. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wide world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile.
certain accords. What you know? I actually know a lot of songs, and that's not one of them. But you know, it's kind of fun to play a song I don't know that well. You know, hope that's the only way we get better. I should play a song. I kind of know. What do I know? What's on my regular thing here? No. What else do I got here? Nope. Brown Eye Girl. Where's Brown Eye Girl? Why didn't I click on Brown Eye Girl? I guess it just didn't want to change to the second. Brown Eye Girl. That's the one I want to do. Okay, let's do Brown Eye Girl. I'll spell it right. Which is the one I like. I think this is the one that has the backing vocals. Sinking. I'm not 100% sure. What if I do that Oasis song I like to do though? Because it'll be awful. But I haven't done it in a while, you know? In a while. Well, I haven't done the Wonderwall in a while. Which one do we like to do? Does it matter? I think we do this one. I'm pretty close. I think these are similar versions. Okay, Cabo 2. For Wonderwall.
I do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Back me, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding. All lights lead the way are blinded. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. That after all, you're my wonderwall. Today is gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. But now you should have somehow realized what you're not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads that lead you there are winding. And all the lights that light the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. I said, baby, you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. I said, baby, you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Said, baby, you're gonna be the one that saves me. You're gonna be the one that saves me. You're gonna be the one that saves me. I don't know. I just kind of like that song. I don't. I'm probably the only one who even appreciates that song in the slightest bit. Sometimes I fear the fear of uncertainty, staying clear. And I help but ask myself how much I let the fear take the wheel and steer. 'Cause you before seems to have a big haunting mass appeal. Lately, I'm getting to find out that I should be the one behind the wheel. Every time my heart brings, I'll be there.
chance to be one of the hive. Will I choose a water over wine and hold my own and try? Never leave me for 6 feet where everyone else gets around. Lately I'm getting a better that when I drive myself, my light is found. Little to my boat brings, I'll be there. Open arms and eyes. Little to my boat brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. Would you choose water over wine? Hold the wheel and drive. Ever tomorrows, I'll be there. With open arms and open a day. Ever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. Got every note. Some trim action. All right, well, that's got to be it. My voice is dead. It's dead. It's dead. It's completed. Not dead, but you see my point. I'm not good, but I'm not gonna get better if I don't, sing every day, or every, couple times a week, 3 times a week. I've gotten better in the last couple of years now. All right, let's see. Okay, I want to turn off the reverb. It's annoying. It's only for the singing part. Okay, we're gonna get back to part 1 here. Let me tune the face it there. Perfect. All right, camera's back in normal position. I had such a great time, though. Man, I had a really good time streaming today. We streamed for like 2.5 hours after the technical issues delayed it slightly. But I had such a good... This is going to be a shock to the audience here. I had such a good time performing today's performance. It's not really a performance. It's more of a practice session. That I'm going to do the whole darn thing again tomorrow, including the Diet Coke consumption. So beware. Tomorrow they'll be flying around a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Don't know where we're going to go. Don't know where we're going to fly in. That'll be the big brain games, similar to today's big brain games, except with different content. We did okay on the brain games today, by the way. I could have done a little better on the trivia quiz, but geez, tomorrow's the hard one too. We'll do the trivia quiz. There'll be a short break, and then the musical segment tomorrow will be me playing my brand new bass, my new Ibanez bass. Actually, it's sound gear, but anyway, it's an Ibanez bass, a brand new gorgeous bass. Oh, let me show you. It's just for this is tomorrow. I don't want to talk about it. Just say it. It's sitting right here. I can just show you what I'm talking about here. Look at this. This is my birthday present for myself this year. My birthday's coming up. So I bought this incredibly gorgeous bass. It's just super nice. It's not super expensive, not cheap, but so this is my second bass. It's really, and I'm still kind of playing it in since I just got it last week, like Monday or whatever, Wednesday. So it's less than a week old. I'm still kind of getting slightly judged. My man, it's brand new. It's basically brand new. It's cool to have a brand new unplayed instrument and just be able to like make it yours. Some people like the vibe of a vintage instrument, but I'm like, nah. I want to play it in myself. I want to kind of wear it in myself. My own wear marks on it. But yeah, I shouldn't buy anywhere musical instruments. Okay, and let's see. What else reminders? 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks till I'm taking a week off to go to Las Vegas and see the Eagles at the Sphere. That's why I was doing an Eagles song today. I'll remind you guys again. But no, the rest will be streaming for another week. Yeah, I had a really, really, really good time. I'm gonna raid Taylor. I think she'll let me raid her. My friend Taylor started. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. Bye. Where's my camera? My camera's fucked up. Sorry, it has to be that. It has to be because it's got to show the. Yeah, there you go. That's better. It's earthquake. All right. See you guys next time. Here's my outro.